Needham has its fair share of families that dedicate themselves to sports. One of those being senior captain and star of this year's girls basketball team, Avery Johnson, and her dad, Erik Johnson, who happens to be her assistant coach. They share a special bond through basketball that connects them on and off the court. In an upcoming episode of Rockets Report, sports producer Kristen Connors catches up with them to dive deeper into their shared love for the game. Here's a sneak peek of their conversation.
Let's just get right into it. Sometimes having that parent-coach relationship as a father-daughter can be hard to figure out. So how did you two navigate that on-court, off-court relationship?
I definitely think we were coach and player, like on the court and in the gym, but then the second we stepped out of the gym, he was my dad again. So I think it definitely came with its challenges, but I think we set a good boundary.
Yeah, she did a good job of, in the gym, not expecting to be treated any different from any player and being able to take it if I, had something to say to her about basketball. And then I think I had to do the most work when we left the gym to make sure that I left that all, and then there was no car ride home. It's about, hey, there was that drill, and oh, you should have done this, or hey, what did so-and-so say, right? But just be talking about what are we having for dinner, and when are you doing your homework, and have you brushed your teeth yet, that kind of stuff, right? So I think that helped us. There was a good barrier, sort of the gym wall was the barrier between the father-daughter and the player-coach.
So Erik, you've coached at high levels of basketball, but Avery, you grew up with your dad coaching at these levels, seeing him on the sideline. So for you, when he became your coach, what was that like for you having him on your sideline now?
I mean, it definitely was a little strange at first, but I think I've always been around him through basketball, and it's just, I've grown up just with him being a coach, so it wasn't super strange, but it definitely was weird for him coaching me at first, kicking me out of a drill. I was like, what is this? You never used to do that at BC youth basketball camp. But yeah, I definitely think it was a little bit of a shift, but since I've seen him as a coach my whole life, it wasn't that big of a deal.
So same question now, but reverse to you. You've coached so many different athletes. What was it like having your daughter as one of them?
Wow, it was really weird, I have to tell you at first, right? But that started even before, I was running camps at the University of Denver, and Avery was the smallest kid, because she wasn't even really the age that she was supposed to be at camp. So she'd be out there and playing whatever, and then she'd go take a nap in the bleachers with the trainer and then go back out there. So even at that age, I started trying to figure out when she was coming to camps, I've coached hundreds and thousands of kids. Which kid is my kid going to be? Is she going to be the kid who dribbles too much, or shoots too much, or doesn't run, or cries when she loses, or you've seen everything, right? So it's really interesting to watch your own kids. I've evaluated players my whole career, and now I'm evaluating my own kid, which was interesting. But to be honest with you, I think again I was able to just get in coach mode and be like, look, you're good at this, you're not good at this, and you need to work on this, get better at this, and so I think once we got over the initial sort of, whoa, this is weird, I think it was all good.